One of the tools that you may be interested in using is the Lessons tool. The Lessons tool allows you to aggregate information from a variety of tools into one central area for your students. If you're used to the Blackboard system, which is what we used prior to Niihka, you'll remember that the links on the left-hand side were not specific tools, but rather links to a specific week or a specific unit of your course. Niihka is not set up that way. However, the Lessons tool allows you to create content areas that mimic the setup that we had in the Blackboard system. If you haven't yet turned on the Lessons tool, you can do that by going to Site Info and then clicking on Edit Tools. I already have the Lessons tool turned on, so I'm going to click on it on the left-hand side. Once you're in the Lessons tool, you can begin adding a variety of things, such as text, multimedia, resources, which would be PDFs, Word documents, etc. You can also create subpages and incorporate assignments, quizzes, and discussion forums from those specific tools within this lesson. An example of something you might want to do is add text. And if you click on the Add Text button, this gives you a text box where you can start typing. Once you've typed in the content or copied and pasted the content, you can then do some styling. So if I can create this to be a heading. And then once you're done, you can click Save. Once you've clicked Save, you'll notice that the help screen that was there originally has now disappeared and is now replaced by the content that you've created using that Add Text field. You can also go through and add multimedia. So if there was a YouTube video that you wanted to link to, or if there was a video on your computer that you wanted to upload to Niihka, you could upload that directly into the Lessons tool without having to go through the Resources tool first. So an example might be a YouTube video that you want your students to watch. So if I go to YouTube, I can search for a video. So in order to embed this video inside of your Niihka course, all you have to do is scroll down, and underneath the video there's a button that says Share. And if you click on Share, it gives you a short URL that you can use to copy and then paste directly into, let's try this again, directly into your Niihka course. Now in my particular browser, I have secure items or insecure items turned off, and so this might happen on some of your students' machines, but all I have to do is allow the insecure content and the screen will reload with the video embedded directly inside of it. You can also add PDFs and other types of documents by clicking on Add Resource. This will upload the file to the Resources folder, but it automatically creates a folder inside of Resources that says the name of your lesson. So in this case, our lesson is just called Lessons, so it will create a folder inside of the Resources tool called Lessons, where it will store all of the resources that we upload for this particular lesson. And that's pretty much the extent of creating lessons inside of Niihka. You can add additional pages. One example is you may want the main lesson on the left-hand side to be called Online Classroom. And when students click on that, what they're taken to is an index of all of the different lessons over the course of the semester. So you may choose, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete these so you can see how this will look. So if you choose Add Subpage, you can call this Lesson 1 and click Create. And then if you go back and hit the Reset button, it resets the Lessons tool. What you'll see is when students click on the Online Classroom on the left-hand side, they're taken to a list of different lessons, and they can click on Lesson 1 and get all of the content that they need for that particular lesson or unit. So that's the basic setup for the Lessons tool. If you're interested in some more advanced functionality, such as linking assignments, discussion forums, and quizzes, feel free to check out some of our other videos.